Seniors boost leg strength with this coffee. Hack to beat sarcopenia. Did you know that after the age of 60, your leg muscles shrink twice as fast as when you were younger, putting you at serious risk of losing balance and independence? Every morning, millions of seniors enjoy their daily cup of coffee without realizing that the way they prepare it could either protect or silently weaken their legs. Ignoring this silent muscle loss, called sarcopenia, can lead to painful falls, hospital stays far from family, and expensive medical bills. But don't worry, this video will reveal a simple coffee hack that can help you keep your legs strong, prevent dangerous weakness, and enjoy an active life even after 70. If you like this topic, type 1 in the comments, and if not, type 0. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-saving health tips in the next videos. So, what exactly inside your daily cup of coffee can make your legs stronger and help you fight muscle loss? Let's dive into the science, the stories, and the simple hacks you can use starting today. My dear friends, have you ever noticed that climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or even carrying a simple grocery bag feels harder now than it did 10 years ago? That silent struggle is not just aging. It could be sarcopenia, the medical name for muscle loss that accelerates after the age of 60. Research shows that seniors can lose up to 3 to 5% of their muscle mass every single year if no action is taken. And do you know which muscles are hit the hardest? The legs. They are the pillars that carry your body, and when they weaken, everything else in life becomes more difficult. Now imagine this. In India, thousands of elderly people, from the busy streets of Mumbai to the quiet villages of Kerala, are quietly battling this condition without even knowing its name. Mr. Ramesh, a 68-year-old from Mumbai, told me how he tripped in his own kitchen because his legs couldn't support him properly. That simple fall led to 2 weeks in the hospital, expensive bills, and a painful recovery that shook his family. Sadly, his story is not unique. Weak muscles don't just cause falls, they steal independence. They mean you may need help to bathe, dress, or even walk to the temple. And here is the most worrying part. Once muscle is lost, it does not come back easily. Sarcopenia increases the risk of fractures, joint pain, and even heart disease, because when you move less, your whole body suffers. It is like letting rust slowly eat away at a strong iron gate. It doesn't collapse in one day, but little by little until it breaks. But there is hope. Scientists have discovered that lifestyle changes, including nutrition and even the way you drink your morning coffee, can help fight back. You don't have to accept muscle weakness as an unavoidable part of aging. Instead, you can strengthen your legs, regain confidence in your steps, and reduce the risk of hospital stays. Now let me ask you, have you ever seen your parents, grandparents, or even yourself lose strength in the legs and struggle with walking? If yes, type yes in the comments, and if no, type no. Your answer will help us understand how many people are silently fighting this condition. My friends, let me share something surprising. Scientists say that the strength of your legs is one of the strongest predictors of how long and how well you will live. Yes, not your blood pressure, not even your cholesterol, but your ability to stand up, walk steadily, and climb stairs. Strong legs mean independence. Weak legs often mean dependency. Think about it. Your legs are like the engine of a scooter in Jaipur. If the engine is strong, the scooter can carry you for miles without trouble. But if the engine weakens, no matter how beautiful the paint or how new the tires, the scooter cannot run. In the same way, Even if your heart and lungs are fairly healthy, if your legs lose power, your daily life slows down. Walking to the market, playing with grandchildren, or even joining family festivals becomes exhausting. One long-term study in Japan followed over 1,000 seniors. The results were clear. Those who had better leg strength lived longer and needed less medical care. Another study from Europe found that seniors who could stand up from a chair without using their hands had a 50% lower risk of early death compared to those who couldn't. Shocking, isn't it? And let's bring this closer to home in India. Babuji from Delhi, 74 years old, was always active, but after a few years of ignoring his weakening legs, he stopped going for morning walks. Within 2 years, he needed a walking stick, and soon after, his doctor warned him that if he fell, recovery could take months. The result? He started avoiding social gatherings, and his mental health suffered too. This is the hidden tragedy of weak legs. Not just physical pain, but loneliness and loss of dignity. Now, here's the good news. Studies show that simple lifestyle choices, like daily walking, light yoga, and even the right way of drinking coffee, can improve muscle function and protect your independence. Imagine this. Drinking coffee in the right way can actually make your legs stronger, giving you the freedom to live on your own terms. Doesn't that sound like a small but powerful gift? So, if your legs are the engine of your body, wouldn't you want to fuel them with the right energy every single day? That's where our special coffee hack comes in, and I will explain it to you very soon. But first, let's understand what exactly inside coffee makes it such a powerful ally against sarcopenia. Before we move forward, let me ask you, do you believe your legs are stronger or weaker now compared to 10 years ago? Type stronger or weaker in the comments. Your answer might inspire another senior watching this video. Now, my friends, let's talk about the drink that so many of us start our mornings with. Coffee. Most of us enjoy it simply for the taste or the energy it gives. But did you know that the compounds inside your coffee can actually protect your muscles and make your legs stronger? Let's break it down in a simple way. The first hero is caffeine. You probably already know that caffeine makes you feel awake and alert. But researchers have found that caffeine also stimulates your muscles. It increases calcium release inside the muscle cells, making contractions stronger. In simple words, when you drink coffee before a walk or a light yoga session, your muscles wake up and work harder, helping you maintain strength over time. One American study showed that seniors who consumed moderate amounts of caffeine were able to walk faster and climb stairs more easily than those who didn't. The second hero is polyphenols, powerful antioxidants naturally found in coffee beans. As we age, inflammation and oxidative stress eat away at our muscle fibers, like rust eating away at iron. Polyphenols fight this damage, protecting muscle tissue and slowing down sarcopenia. Think of them as a protective shield, keeping your leg muscles young and responsive. And there's more. Coffee also supports your metabolism, helping your body burn fat and use energy more efficiently. For seniors, this is vital because poor metabolism often leads to fatigue and muscle weakness. When your metabolism runs smoothly, your muscles get more fuel to stay strong. But wait, you might be thinking, isn't coffee bad for blood pressure or sleep? Yes, if taken in excess or with too much sugar, it can be harmful. But when consumed in the right way, black, lightly brewed, or with natural spices, it becomes a powerful ally for your legs. In fact, traditional Indian masala coffee, made with a pinch of cinnamon and ginger, has even more benefits. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar, while ginger reduces inflammation in muscles and joints. This makes your daily coffee not just a drink, but a medicine from your own kitchen. Let me share a story. Mrs. Lakshmi from Delhi, 72 years old, used to feel her legs trembling when climbing stairs. Her doctor suggested small changes: light exercise, balanced diet, and 1 cup of black coffee with cinnamon each morning. After 6 months, she reported walking longer distances without fatigue. She now says her coffee is not just a pleasure, it's her morning strength tonic. So here's the exciting part. With just 1 cup of coffee, you are not only enjoying taste, you are giving your legs the energy, protection, and endurance they need to keep you independent and active. Doesn't that sound like a gift worth trying? Let me ask you, what type of coffee do you usually drink? Black, milk coffee, or masala coffee? Type your answer in the comments. Maybe your recipe will inspire another senior watching this video. My dear friends, now that we know how coffee can protect your muscles, let's talk about a very important question. Which types of coffee are good for you, and which ones can silently harm your health after 60? Because not all cups of coffee are created equal. First, let's look at the dangerous choices. Many seniors love coffee with lots of sugar, condensed milk, or flavored syrups. Yes, they taste delicious, but they act like a hidden enemy. Too much sugar increases your risk of diabetes, while heavy cream and condensed milk overload your body with fat, leading to weight gain around the belly. And when your belly grows, your legs suffer because they carry more weight than they should. Over time, this extra burden weakens your knees and accelerates sarcopenia. Another type to be cautious about is very strong, concentrated coffee, especially when consumed several times a day. For older adults, too much caffeine can cause palpitations, anxiety, or disturb sleep. And when sleep is poor, your body cannot rebuild muscle tissue properly. So, moderation is the golden rule. Now let's move to the better choices. The simplest and most powerful option is black coffee brewed lightly without sugar. Just 1 moderate cup in the morning can wake up your muscles and metabolism without overwhelming your body. If you prefer something smoother, try cold brew coffee. It has less acidity, making it gentler on the stomach while still delivering caffeine and antioxidants. Here's something very special from Ayurveda. Coffee with a small spoon of ghee. Ghee, which has been used for centuries in Indian kitchens, contains healthy fats that slow the absorption of caffeine, giving you steady energy and reducing stomach irritation. This combination not only improves digestion, but also supports your muscles with better nutrient absorption. Let me share a real story. Mrs. Lakshmi, whom I mentioned earlier, once struggled with fatigue and sugar cravings. She switched from her heavy milk sugar coffee to a simple black coffee with a pinch of cinnamon. Within months, she noticed her legs felt lighter, her walks became longer, and her medical checkups improved. She even inspired her friends at the local temple group to try the same, and many of them now call it their strength coffee. So, remember this simple rule: avoid sugary, creamy, or overly strong coffee and embrace light, black, or Ayurvedic-inspired versions. Your legs will thank you, your energy will rise, and your family will notice the difference in your smile and steps. Tell me in the comments, do you drink your coffee with sugar or without sugar? Type sweet if you like it sweet, or plain if you prefer it plain. Let's see which side wins today. My dear friends, now that we know which coffee is good and which to avoid, let me share with you a simple but powerful coffee hack that can actually help you build and maintain stronger legs. This is not just theory. It is backed by science and practiced by many seniors who now walk with more confidence. The hack is simple. Drink your coffee about 30 minutes before light exercise. Why 30 minutes? Because that is the time it takes for caffeine to reach its peak effect in your bloodstream. At that moment, your muscles are more alert, your circulation improves, and your energy rises. So, when you do your morning walk, climb stairs, or practice gentle yoga, your legs work harder and the results multiply. In fact, a study from the United States found that seniors who drank coffee before exercise showed 20% better performance in leg strength tests compared to those who exercised without coffee. But here's the beauty. You don't need to run marathons. Even simple movements, like walking around your neighborhood, practicing chair squats, or doing pranayama breathing with gentle stretches, become more effective when paired with this coffee timing hack. Now let's add an Indian twist. You can turn your coffee into a muscle coffee by adding natural spices known for their anti-inflammatory and muscle-protecting powers. Here's a simple recipe. 1 small cup of black coffee, no sugar. Add a pinch of cinnamon to regulate blood sugar. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric. Curcumin fights muscle inflammation. Optional, 1/2 teaspoon of ghee for smoother digestion and longer energy. This blend not only boosts your muscles, but also protects your joints, which is crucial for seniors. Many in Ayurveda believe that turmeric and ghee together act like oiling the hinges of a door. They keep your legs moving smoothly without stiffness. Let me share a short story. Mr. Anand, 70 years old, from Pune, started drinking this muscle coffee every morning before his short yoga sessions. At first, he could barely hold a basic chair pose for 20 seconds. After 3 months, not only could he hold it longer, but he also walked faster to the local market, surprising his grandchildren. His doctor even reduced some of his medications because his blood sugar and blood pressure improved. That's the hidden magic of combining ancient Indian wisdom with modern science. So your morning coffee is no longer just a drink. It can be your daily strength tonic, fueling your legs, protecting your independence, and giving you the courage to live fully. Tell me honestly, would you like me to share more coffee recipes that can strengthen muscles and improve health? If yes, type yes in the comments. If not, type no. Your answers help me create the next video just for you. My dear friends, let me be honest with you. Coffee alone is not a magic cure. It is a wonderful tool, but it works best when combined with a healthy lifestyle. Think of it like planting a seed. Coffee is the water, but without sunlight and good soil, the seed will never grow. Your daily habits are that sunlight and soil. One of the biggest challenges for seniors in India today is sedentary living. Many elders spend long hours sitting, whether it's reading the newspaper, watching TV, or chatting with neighbors. While these activities are enjoyable, they don't challenge your muscles. The result? Weak legs, stiff joints, and a higher risk of sarcopenia. So here's the solution. After your morning coffee, move your body, even in small ways. You don't need to go to the gym. A 15-minute walk around your home or to the temple, some gentle pranayama breathing combined with stretches, or even standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times can make a huge difference. These simple exercises activate your leg muscles, improve blood flow, and build balance. Nutrition is another key. Along with your coffee, try to include protein-rich foods like dal, chickpeas, lentils, and curd in your meals. Protein is the building block of muscles, and many Indian seniors unknowingly eat too little of it. Without enough protein, your muscles cannot repair and grow, no matter how much you walk or exercise. A simple bowl of dal with roti or a glass of buttermilk can give your body the fuel it needs. Let me share a touching story. Binduji, 67 years old from Kerala, loved her sweet milk coffee every morning, but she also noticed her legs feeling heavy and her knees aching. After learning about the coffee hack, she switched to black coffee with a pinch of turmeric, followed by a 20-minute walk in her garden. She also started adding more dal to her meals. Within 3 months, she told her daughter, "I can bend down and play with my grandson again without fear of falling." That joy in her voice was priceless. And let's not forget rest. Muscles grow not only when you exercise, but also when you sleep. Poor sleep means poor recovery. So avoid drinking coffee too late in the evening and create a calm bedtime routine. So the formula is simple. Right coffee plus daily movement plus balanced diet plus good sleep equals strong legs and a longer, independent life. Doesn't that sound like a beautiful promise? Let me ask you, after drinking your morning coffee, do you usually stay seated or do you go for a short walk? Type "sit" if you usually sit or "walk" if you move. Let's inspire each other in the comments. My dear friends, we have traveled together through the hidden dangers of sarcopenia, the power of coffee, and the simple habits that can protect your legs. Now let me leave you with one clear message. Your morning cup of coffee can become your strongest ally in the fight against muscle loss, if you use it wisely. Think about your legs as the foundation of a house. If the foundation is strong, the house stands tall and safe for decades. If the foundation cracks, no matter how beautiful the walls or roof, everything becomes unstable. Your legs are that foundation for your life. With every step, they carry you to the market, to the temple, to your family gatherings. Keeping them strong means keeping your freedom. And the best part? You don't need expensive treatments or complicated diets. You already have the tools in your kitchen. A simple black coffee, a pinch of turmeric or cinnamon, a spoon of ghee if you like, followed by a short walk or light yoga. That's it. Small daily actions that keep your legs alive, your heart happy, and your spirit free. Imagine this: being able to walk confidently to the park at 75, playing with your grandchildren at 80, or traveling to visit your relatives without fear of falling. This is not a dream. It can be your reality if you start today. So here is my final advice. Don't ignore your legs. Don't ignore your strength. Respect your body by giving it the right fuel and gentle movement every single day. Remember, sarcopenia is not destiny. It's a condition you can fight. And now, my friends, I want to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If you didn't, type 0. This will tell me how many of you are ready to take control of your health. And please don't forget to subscribe so you never miss these life-saving tips. Share this video with your family and friends, because the more people know about this coffee hack, the fewer seniors will suffer from weak legs and painful falls. You have the power. You have the choice. And with just one small change in your morning routine, you can step into a future that is strong, independent, and full of life. My dear friends, let us wrap up everything we learned today. Sarcopenia may sound like a frightening word, but in truth, it is simply the natural muscle loss that comes with age, and it is not something you must accept passively. With the right habits, you can slow it down, even reverse some of its effects. Your daily cup of coffee, when prepared wisely, can be more than just a drink. It can be your secret weapon to keep your legs strong, your balance steady, and your independence alive. So, starting tomorrow morning, make your coffee a ritual of strength. Add that pinch of turmeric or cinnamon, enjoy it mindfully, and then move your body with a short walk or simple stretches. You will be amazed at how such small steps create powerful changes. If you found this video valuable, please type 1 in the comments, subscribe for more health tips, and share this with someone you love. Together, let's build a healthier, stronger future.